The narcissist operates within a distorted psychological framework where respect has nothing to do with kindness, loyalty, or emotional availability, the very qualities their victims typically offer in abundance. Instead, they respond to power dynamics, consequences, and the unmistakable demonstration that someone cannot be manipulated or controlled. The paradox of narcissistic respect is that it only emerges when their victim stops seeking it, stops accommodating their dysfunction, and starts enforcing boundaries with unwavering consistency. These five transformations don't guarantee love or genuine connection, but they trigger the narcissist's grudging acknowledgement that they've encountered someone who refuses to play by their manipulative rules. Number 1. Complete emotional detachment. The narcissist develops respect when their victim achieves genuine emotional indifference rather than the cold shoulder or silent treatment that still carries the charge of suppressed engagement. True detachment means their approval no longer matters, their disapproval creates no anxiety, and their presence generates the same neutral response as a stranger passing on the street. This transformation terrifies the narcissist because it signals they've lost all psychological leverage over someone who once organized their entire emotional life around earning validation. This detachment cannot be faked or performed. The narcissist possesses uncanny ability to detect pretense versus authentic disengagement. When someone genuinely stops caring about the narcissist's opinions, reactions, or emotional state, they radiate a calm centeredness that the narcissist recognizes as impenetrable. This immunity to manipulation earns their respect because it demonstrates strength they cannot break and independence they cannot undermine. Number 2. Immediate consequences without explanation. The narcissist respects swift, consistent consequences delivered without emotional dramatics, lengthy explanations, or opportunities for negotiation. When boundaries are violated and the response is immediate withdrawal, loss of access, or other predetermined consequences executed with calm finality, the narcissist learns that manipulation no longer works. They respect people who follow through on stated boundaries without wavering, without giving second chances, and without being moved by their performances of remorse or promises of change. This enforcement must be mechanical in its consistency. Every violation receives the exact same response regardless of the narcissist's emotional state, their explanations, or their attempts to create exceptions. The narcissist respects this reliability because it removes their primary tool of wearing down resistance through persistence, tears, or manufactured crises. They learn that this person operates by unshakable principles rather than malleable emotions. Number 3. Refusal to participate in their drama. The narcissist develops respect for people who refuse to engage with their chaos, declining every invitation to argue, defend, explain, or justify themselves. When someone responds to provocations with neutral acknowledgement or complete silence, refusing to provide the emotional reaction the narcissist seeks, they demonstrate a level of self-control that commands grudging admiration. The narcissist respects those who cannot be baited into losing their composure or abandoning their dignity. This refusal extends to declining participation in their revised narratives, their blame shifting, and their attempts to rewrite history. When someone simply states their truth once and then refuses further discussion, regardless of the narcissist's escalating tactics, they establish themselves as psychologically unavailable for manipulation. The narcissist respects this immovability because it mirrors their own stubbornness while demonstrating superior emotional regulation. Number 4. Visible thriving in their absence. The narcissist respects evidence that someone not only survives without them, but actively flourishes in their absence. When their victim transforms their departure into an opportunity for growth, healing, and visible success, it contradicts the narcissist's fundamental belief that they are irreplaceable and indispensable. This thriving serves as undeniable proof that the narcissist was the obstacle rather than the prize, earning their respect through the demonstration of strength, resilience, and self-sufficiency. This visible flourishing must be authentic rather than performative. The narcissist can distinguish between genuine growth and desperate attempts to make them jealous. When someone radiates genuine peace, pursues meaningful goals, and builds a life of substance without the narcissist's presence or approval, They demonstrate a level of independence that forces respect even from someone fundamentally opposed to acknowledging others' value. Number 5. Complete immunity to hoovering. The narcissist respects people who remain unmoved by their attempts to return, demonstrating absolute immunity to love bombing, manufactured emergencies, promises of change, and strategic vulnerability. When someone treats the narcissist's hoovering attempts with the same response they'd give a telemarketer, polite but firm disinterest, they prove that the connection is permanently severed rather than temporarily strained. This immunity communicates that no amount of manipulation will restore access, earning respect through the demonstration of finality the narcissist thought impossible to achieve. The critical element is consistency across time, remaining unmoved through months or years of varied hoovering strategies. The narcissist respects this sustained resistance because it proves their former victim has fundamentally transformed rather than temporarily hardened. They recognize they're facing someone who has genuinely moved beyond them rather than someone still fighting the gravitational pull of their influence. These 5 transformations reveal an uncomfortable truth. The narcissist only respects demonstrations of power, independence, and imperviousness to their control. They respect people who have stopped caring about earning their respect, who enforce consequences without emotion, and who prove through actions that they've moved beyond the narcissist's psychological reach entirely.